Good to know. I wonder if that hour is actually going to be 1 hour. Well, bring it on, Letho. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? I can't really work out where I'm going. There you go. Letho, my friend. You stand no chance against me. So what do you want, huh? What's this all about?
Took you a while.
The diamond! Oh!
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards.
Are we about to play Gwent?
I love that moment. But first... vodka.
Yeah.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
That's a lot of vodka, Geralt. You're insane.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay back.
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Excuse me? We're about to remember
Winter
something.
Solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
This fucker has my soul?
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for many reasons.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
What was it all about? What was the aim?
Can you tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
And we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go and do a thing. So, I'm not sure what to ask in this one. I mean... Okay, assassinations for... yeah, assassinations. No. Yes. Wait, what? Oh my god, there's so many questions! Yennefer and the Wild Hunt. What the hell's going on?
Care to tell?
And you know
We've already asked this bit, so I need to know the whole picture, I guess. Oh, I am so confused. Still curious about the assassinations. You failed to slay Henselt. There you go. There's so many things to ask this guy.
Tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
So the grand finale was Henselt? Or all of them? Oh, the summit! With like, what was it? Henselt and... Albert Stennis didn't show up, but Henselt, Radovid, etc. Sheila came to Flotsam looking for you.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam?
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You.
The biggest badass of all time.
I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Okay, but why can't I ask more about that? But you wanted to take over Yorvith's unit, huh? What was the idea?
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so
and he's still alive.
So dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorvith. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember.
And how did you know Foltest would get to the Solar? Oh, yeah,
You know Foltest would come to the monastery's Solar.
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the lava
Yorveth was involved
later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent.
Actually, you're a very, very big monk.
Because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop.
You're a bad man.
When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
I never want to be your friend again, my friend. My friend, I said it! Damn it! I ruined everything. How did you kill Demavend?
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth's Scoia'tael. Another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
How did you learn about the lodge?
Where'd you get your information about the lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir Dirido, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
And how did you find Sheila?
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner
Look
or
at his
later,
giant feet.
everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially
Does that mean what I think it
trustworthy
does?
witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also
Captured.
prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila. And now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Yennefer and the Wild Hunt then, huh? Ah, why did you wait for
Why
me?
are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore.
Well, why
I
is
never
mine?
saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Why did you become an Imperial spy?
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding,
Geralt, you may have done that a
He's
few
no
times.
ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the South fell into ruin long ago.
Ah,
And Witchers
that makes
themselves
sense.
became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
It's really sad. Those poor Viper School. The Riders of the Hunt, you know who they
How
are.
did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war.
But we
proved
fought
to
the
be
King
a
of the Hunt.
fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they made an
and
entire
enlighten
third
me.
game about it.
I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world.
They may
That
be
is
ordinary
exactly what
in
I'm
their
saying.
world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you,
Oh.
Yennefer.
Okay.
So
We're
elves
special.
from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern.
Tell me what happened to Yen.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Serret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau, and a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What
We're a
happened
lot
to
more than
Yennefer?
simple,
I
my
don't
friend.
know.
Or maybe that's just me.
Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
Well, that doesn't make it easy for me, does it? You know what, buddy? Let's fucking finish this.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
I'm gonna take it all. I always love... I love when we finally get to speak to the angry man at the end of things.
The Imperial
And just treat him as an
army is
equal for a little
probably
bit,
crossing
until we
the
cut him in half.
Ruger as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, And this time I'll kill you.
Ooh! Okay. But I don't want any more kings to die. I don't know. Okay. I'm unsure because I don't want him causing any more shit. I mean, he framed the sorceresses, got tons of them killed. Kidnapped Triss. And he only killed the kings because he wanted to restore his school. It's kind of a sad little... It's a sad backstory. He thought they were good, right? The things he did, he thought would do a good thing. If we fight now, we gain nothing. If we let him go, the Viper School has a chance. And maybe we'll genuinely become a good boy. Let's take that chance.
All I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
Are you going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
He seems annoyed that we didn't fight him. Geralt, what the fuck was that? That's not how you say goodbye. Not to a man like that. Also, we're the one who walked away. I don't know if that's more insulting to him or me. Why are we heading back in here? Strange. Aww. Hello, little baby. Let's go, Triss. Together. Wonder what would have happened if I didn't save Yorvith and Triss would have came with us to meet, Letho. Wonder if that outcome would have been different. Who knows? Who knows? That, my friends, was The Witcher 2.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search
Assassins of Kings.
Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you.
Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds.
Damn. Well, probably messed up there. Probably should have got that guy killed, but I didn't.
Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled.
Huh. Okay,
However,
interesting.
The Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragon Slayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Eddern, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom.
Aww.
Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them.
Oh no! Oh, I don't want that!
Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in
More of a
Loch Muin
monopoly.
re-established both bodies. Their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them.
Yeah,
It was a
okay.
time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite.
Well, there's another
Zoltan
game,
resumed
you know,
the
so I
quest
hardly
to my
doubt that.
hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Guys, we have reached The Witcher 3, my friends. View the credits to see the game's ending. Oh! Well, looks like we're gonna have to wait around, guys. Now, that was a game. That was a very good game. I enjoyed that a lot. Although, even on hard mode, it was pathetically easy, which is strange, because even The Witcher 1 wasn't that easy, and The Witcher 1 barely had a combat system. I don't really know how to review that. I really enjoyed it. It was beautiful, especially for the time. 2011, producing visuals like that, that's unfucking heard of. Just look at some of the other stuff that came out that year, like... It's unbelievable how good this game looked for its age. And oh my god, we've reached The Witcher 3, one of the greatest games possibly to have ever been made. And a game I've never played before. And I'm so excited to get into it, man. I'm so excited! I just can't believe we've never reached it before. Now, I don't really know what to say about this game because my thoughts haven't exactly settled yet. Maybe I'll include a review like I normally do, but I'll record it like post LP, like in the editing, in post. But if not, then I guess I'll see you guys soon in the after credits. Assuming there are after credits, this is not just like a picture. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, and I have been Strike. And I've really, really enjoyed this game and this series. And I hope you guys have too. And I hope you will join me in The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. But for now, The Strike's signing off. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that amazing stuff. It really, really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! I'm getting very bored of these incredibly long credits. Let's hope that pressing escape takes us to the cinematic. If it doesn't, then I will find it on the internet and put it in. Yay! Oh, it's a little baby bunny rabbit. That looks horrifying. Jesus. Oh, rendered cutscenes, I do not miss you. What the hell is that meant to be? No! Aww! I will kill you, sir. You are my next fucking victim. Let Letho go, kill this random hunter man. He looks so like Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverance. They copied this random man from the end screen of The Witcher 2. Oh my god! Oh, well that's not the Wild Hunt, is it? Who the hell is this? Gross-ass human men. Oh, he lived! But not for long. Oh, they sacked his damn village. And his rabbit's gone. What's he gonna do now? He's gonna have to eat one of his family members again. Oh my god! Look at all of them! Well, that's insane. Dandelion, explain things to me. What is this? God damn, man. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. Okay. Is that it? Ah, I waited through all those credits for that. No, I really enjoyed that. It makes me very excited for what's gonna come next. Wow. Now in extras, what do we got? Nothing. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I already did my outro once, so I'll keep this short and sweet, just like, not my dick. Long and meaty. There you go. I'm gonna keep this long and meaty. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. And, you know, just whatever else you happen to come across on my channel, because, you know, that's all you should do with the rest of your life. Just watch my videos over and over again. I'll even pay you in exotic massages. Uh-huh. Bye.